record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom die-cast review. Today is a Texas race version from the 2022 playoffs. I do not have the box customized at this moment, but I promise you that will change. I just kind of got the car done, so I wanted to review it before I, put it up anywhere. So I'll do the boxes later on, but as of right now, we're just focusing on the car. But we've seen the boxes before, and if you haven't, this is kind of how my layout is. I got like the track logo up here, a winner sticker back here, and just a couple of, probably race version down here, and the bottom Bag Diecast logo down here in the other corner. If you don't know what that is, the bottom Bag Diecast, that's just my eBay page. It's kind of like Lionel, but better in every way, shape, and form. But anyway, so yeah, I did not do the box just yet, but obviously I am going to. I'm just kind of focusing on the car. Now, I did actually buy a different playoff car for this specific diecast, or this custom diecast, because I thought, for whatever reason, that they wasn't going to make this scheme. But they did. It's Chase Elliott. I should have known better. I should have waited, so I'm either going to have to put that one back up for sale or find something to do with it, because as of right now, I have no use for it. Now, as I said, this is the Texas race version. He either, I don't know if he blew a tire or something, but I know he did hit the wall towards the front stretch, spun into the grass, and caught fire. So that's what this car is after, obviously. Now, there is some of the fire extinguisher residue, I guess, on it on the right side. I don't think I did very good with it, but I didn't know what else to do, because originally I was just going to get a spray can and just kind of lightly coat the side to make it, just kind of look a little lighter, look more of like a coat of something. But I just did brush on for the paint. It's just, I don't know. I was so afraid I was going to spray it over so much to the point where it would either cover it completely or it would be too much. I was just scared to death of ruining the car. So I took the safe route, even though it's not as good as I think it would be with the spray can. But I did end up doing some of the white on the other side. Again, I know it's not perfect, but I mean, I tried. I'm not very good with doing the whole fire extinguisher look, but I don't know. There's always room for improvement. But at the end of the day, it is a custom, so I mean, it's not going to be perfect. We all know that. So let's go ahead and get this custom diecast out of the box and kind of take a closer look at some of the detail I did for this car. Here's the diecast out of the box, and I actually just got done making another group of customs. How I do my customs is I don't do them one at a time. I kind of do them all together. I'll have I don't know, 7 or 8 cars or something along them lines that are just all together, and then I kind of work on them, just kind of flip through each one. This was not part of that group, but it was the first one that kind of started it, because I already had it done. I just didn't know how to do the fire extinguisher effect, so I just kind of held off on it. So I just got done doing 8 or 9 cars for that first batch, and I'm almost done with a second batch that contained, I think, 8 cars. So we got a lot of customs coming out to review, so stay tuned for that. Not all the same. That's what makes it so fun. But, yeah, so we're going to take a look at this here. It's just, your normal Napa paint scheme, except for Napa on the side. It's Valvoline. That was really the only major difference other than the playoff banners and stuff. But, yeah, Valvoline on the side, not Napa or anything. So I'm going to take a look at the hood here. Do have Napa on the hood there. Of course, you got the hood louvers. You can see where it was kind of brushed on. I may have brushed it a little too over, but I don't know. It just, again, it was kind of a hard thing to do. I might try to wipe off some of it, because it is it's not a model paint. It's just a little, the apple barrel paint, so I don't really know if it, I mean, you can get it off if you scrub hard enough, but I mean, it's hard to come off, so I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll touch up on it. I've got Napa here on the hood, of course. Got a little bit of race spray, not a whole lot. Got Elliott right there on the name banner. Of course, you got the bow tie, a little more of that effect from the fire extinguisher. It is detailed underneath that fire extinguisher effect. You can see the just the paint there. You can see the roll cage and stuff painted also. Got the number 9 on the roof. Napa know-how. You got the Elliott banner on the rear name banner, and of course you got the rear windshield here. I forgot the whatever that was. My bad. So we got Napa Auto Parts there. Of course, we got a yellow spoiler because it is a playoff car. I think obviously it matches the car pretty well because of the blue and yellow paint scheme. But you know, got Valvoline here. Got the Camaro logo down there. ZL1 Valvoline. Once again on the far left. Got the number 9 on the far right. Got the tail lights. The pop rivets on the spoiler back here on the back end, and the Chevy bow tie. A little bit of damage on this quarter panel, not really a whole lot, but this is kind of the more detailed side of the car. Got Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book, got 4 winter stickers. Let's see, Valvoline, A-Shock, Hooters, Lamar. Got some of that kind of paint effect going on there. Let's see, got Napa, got the number 9. There is a wall scrape from, you know, where you hit the wall. I can't read the B post on this side, so I'm going to go to this side. Looks like we have Exalta, Cincinnati, Freightliner, Hooters, McTool, Simons, and Service, I believe. Becky Moose, I believe that's how you say that on this side, and then of course Elliott on the other side. Let's see, got the wheel kind of covered and all that fire extinguisher look there. Got the round of 12 NASCAR playoffs. Do have the Sunoco logo there, a little more damage. Of course, got some more of that fire extinguisher effect. Got the front grille, got Hendrick there, a little more race wear. On this side, as we kind of already seen, got some more race wear. Got the window net is down. Of course, the interior is painted and detailed as always. Got Valvoline, A-Shock, all the same stuff on the other side. UniFirst, and we do have a little bit of a fuel spillage right there. So, once again, I did try to make this car with a different paint scheme. Or, not a paint scheme, but, well, yeah, I mean, technically. So, I don't know. I got to find something to do with that now. I've actually got quite a few Elliott cars coming up for review. I've already reviewed the Pocono Race Win Custom. We have one of his other race wins. What is this? Nashville. We got the Nashville win from 2022. We got the Bristol Dirt Race version from 2022. We still have not reviewed. We got a lot. And then, of course, I got a... It's kind of Chase Elliott, but it's Josh Berry. But it's Elliott's paint scheme. I'm actually going to do a custom review on that for Josh Berry's first start for Hendrick. So that will be pretty interesting. Oh, and I've also got another Elliott custom I'm going to review that I just did recently. You guys remember the Bristol night race for 2021 where you kind of tangled with Harvick a little bit? I have a 2-part custom diecast set, I guess you could call it. I have Harvick and Elliott's paint schemes from that race, so we're going to be reviewing those as well. So I'll try to review that whenever I can. It's kind of hard to, because if you don't know how I do my diecast reviews, I just have all the diecast, obviously, that I need to review. I put them in a line. I do like 3 a day, and then I'll get a diecast haul, obviously, and then I have to kind of make room for more cars I'm going to review. So some of them do get pushed back quite often. So yeah, that's why a lot of these cars that you're going to see just later on in the future are cars that should have been reviewed a very, very long time ago. Speaking of diecast hauls, I actually have a couple that I'm going to be... Actually, I just ordered like, I don't know, 7 or 8. I got a 124 on the way. I do have a Authentics car that I want to show off and make a custom out of. And then I have another box kind of chilling right here. I actually forgot what's in it. But nonetheless, we're going to be doing a diecast haul whenever that big box ends up coming in the mail. Here within, I'd say, maybe the next week or so. Maybe a week and a half, but that should be very, very fun. Now, one more thing I do kind of want to talk about. I normally don't I don't really buy cars to make specific customs. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. This is one of the very few cases where I buy a Gold Series to make a custom out of, because if anything, I like doing it with the Authentics. I think you get more of a better box, you get the card back and everything. Yeah, the Gold Series is resealable, but it's more fun to kind of hang up on a wall with the card back and stuff. So, you know, I mean, I normally don't buy the Gold Series for cars, and they're a little expensive too. So I try not to do that. But sometimes it happens, and this just happens to be one of those cases. I think it came out pretty good. Again, I'm not really too sure on the whole fire extinguisher look. Let me know what you think. I think it looks decent. It definitely could be better, but I don't think it's really anything, you know, like amazing or anything. But with that being said, I do believe that we'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.